Are you ready here? Okay. All right, now we're back in regular session. We reviewed the applications. So the floor is open. Anybody who wants to speak
On the legislation.
on the legislative part. It doesn't look like there's anybody here.
Somebody on there.
Oh. All right, so Laura, you want to start going over the resolutions?
Resolution to pay the bills of the 24th abstract of 2024 as follows. General fund vouchers 4232 to 4267, 31,540.05. Highway fund vouchers 4268 to 4278 and 4293, 18,822.19. SW1 Water District 4279 to 4284 for 35,40.80. SW2 District, 4285 to 4286 for 16,950.75.
Make a motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none
And you're gonna
carried.
put the numbers on later on.
Yes.
Okay.
Resolution to accept the SW1, which is the Lake Luzerne water billing in the amount of $172,469.55 and re-levy amount of $34,548.20.
Make a motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none carried. Resolution to accept the SW2, which is the Hudson Grove flat rate district, billing in the amount of $79,275 and re-levy amount of $20,520.50.
I make the motion.
I'll second it with just a whisker of discussion.
Yep.
Can you explain what that means?
What means?
Re-levy.
Okay, that's the people that don't pay their bill by the 15th of October. It gets re-levied to their town and county bill and they pay it in that.
Back around.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none carried. Proposed resolution to authorize the supervisor to enter into and execute an agreement with Jamie Krantz as webmaster for the calendar year 2025, which I gave everybody a copy of.
Make a motion.
And there's no increase.
No, everything's the same.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none carried. Proposed resolution to designate a delegate for the Association of Towns Conference, if anyone is going to go. If you're not, you know,
There's no total, has anyone decided to go or not go or try to go?
I wanted to, but I'm gonna be out of town the majority of that month, so I'm not gonna be able
So
to.
we're not gonna have a delegate down there.
so we don't need to do anything with that.
All right,
Side now.
so we don't need a motion.
You're not gonna go?
Amy?
Are you going?
No, I hate that city.
I don't know who you are, but bring Jim back in here. I don't know who you are, what you did with him, but I want him back in the seat in 10 minutes.
Proposed resolution to accept,
All right, let's go back to the whole thing.
proposed resolution to accept the proposed rates from ADK Electric LLC for servicing town buildings as needed.
I'll make
We,
that motion.
we approved it last month.
Yep.
But.
No, you didn't.
His contract.
Okay,
on
cool.
top.
We talked about it.
Okay.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none carried. Proposed resolution to authorize the supervisor to enter into and execute agreement between the town of Lake Luzerne and the Adirondack Park Local Government Review Board and to authorize payment of $300 for services of the review board in representing the town in matters relating to the Adirondack Park.
I'll make that motion. I think that's a
We
valuable
do,
service.
yeah, and we do that every year and same.
I'll second
price.
it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none carried. Then we're to the bond.
So our office was contacted last week. To be fair, we might have been contacted earlier, but I saw the email last week. The town is apparently purchasing a truck, a plow truck. And the town needs to borrow $295,000 to do so. So in order to do that, we couldn't find a resolution authorizing the purchase, so we'll need a resolution authorizing the purchase of the truck. Then you're gonna have to do a resolution, authorizing the town to borrow the money for the truck.
All right, let's get a resolution to.
I propose a resolution for the purchase of the said truck and all the details mentioned.
What is the truck run?
Western Star.
2025
So.
Western Star.
For next meeting.
No, you have to
Do
do
it right now,
Do it now.
because you gotta get going on it.
I'll second.
I think Dane's in second, but
He's got it right.
well, he does.
Okay. Do we have a second?
I second it.
Yeah, Dane's got it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none carried.
So the bond resolution will authorize the town to borrow $295,000, and it has to be paid back within 5 years, because that's how we structured this bond.
Sooner the better. I make a motion.
A second.
Tim and Annie. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none carried. Proposed resolution to authorize supervisor to enter into and execute agreement between the town of Lake Luzerne and Miller, Mannix, Shackner and Hafner LLC for legal services for the calendar year 2025 as per agreement.
Who is that?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I don't know if we're ready for this one.
I make
I
the
don't know, There's
motion.
no someone shady rolling out of that place.
I'll second it.
Well, we got it a
All in
smile
favor?
anyway.
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none carried.
Beat me to it.
I just have a little discussion and then you can do whatever you need to do. We contacted Paulette Zubel because her term on the Board of Assessment Review was up and she does not want to be reappointed.
Okay.
So I took it upon myself to send a little ad to Jamie to put up on the website. So if you guys can kind of beat the bushes and see if you can get somebody.
Okay.
Okay. And they could talk to Melissa, the assessor, if they have any questions. Okay. Would be like a letter of interest,
Actually, it's only one day a year anyway, right? One day.
but I do believe there might be a
The
little bit of
training.
training, yeah. Okay, and that's all I have.
I'd like to make a motion that we give the employees Tuesday afternoon off, which is Christmas Eve.
I second that.
12 noon.
Yeah, that's good. We're getting out at noon too, where I work, and that's fair.
The 24th,
Yeah,
did
why
we
not?
get a second?
Yeah.
Jim and Tim, I'm sorry.
At what time are you closing?
12 o'clock.
Noon?
Our office is actually going to be closed,
Okay.
just so you know. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none carried?
Lori, can you make sure that gets passed around?
I will. You're closing the landfill and everything?
Yes.
Okay, because we should put that on the,
Good point.
Oh, here's one question. Are there any discrepancies in highway and buildings and grounds and what time they go to work, and what time they get out? And you know what I mean? If one gets in earlier and gets out earlier, was in early, gets out later in the day, or if noon, some are getting more time off than the other one. You know what I mean? I'm just wondering. Everybody gets out on and
That's the
off.
way it goes.
Okay. Well, I don't want to have someone get 5 out.
Well, basically, the only problem is we'll have garbage and we're gonna have to push the garbage on Tuesday. So they get done by 12 o'clock.
It's like 9 o'clock early.
Okay.
okay,
I have
um,
two quick announcements. The Lions Club committed $10,000 to the playground.
Well,
Probably more because they're gonna go to national regional Lions, it's up to.
nice.
Well, actually, only I have one other thing. Okay.
Plus he had to join though, that was.
You did?
Yeah, I'm gonna earn that 10 grand.
What was the second?
I already brought it up, which was the half day thing.
Okay. Anybody have any other quick somethings? All right, I only have a couple of little things and we did, notice we did get the information about the speed limits on Lake Tour, Howell Road, River Road, Thomas Road. And we put in for quite a while ago. It just came back and Today,
They're
Can-
not in effect yet, though, until we get the actual order, but we got the letter stating that. they're
Right.
going to be doing it.
Can you read those, the names of the roads again?
according to this, it's Lake Tour, Powell Road, River Road, Thomas Road.
There's still nothing for up by the school, Highland. Right?
Not as I see this. I just got it today like we did. We all did.
Just check it.
I
I
can
mean,
check
that's,
on that.
that's something
That was something we were talking about.
lingering.
Right,
I think they
Wow.
made a mistake
Mhm.
when they put up those
River Road,
speed limit signs last year when they put the new ones in. I think they were probably intended for over on Highland and they got put in the wrong place. It's my opinion. Who knows?
I don't see anything about Highland.
No, it's not in that one.
Nope, I didn't see it either.
Oh, so it's a separate one.
Okay.
All right, Ron, did you get a copy of this so you can see?
And can we follow up on Highland or,
I would.
thank you.
That might be separate from this. because
It would
these
have
are-
been separate because this
Some of
was
these-
one whole request.
Yeah, I
right
think
there.
it's, that was submitted a long while ago
Yeah,
too for
it
Highland.
takes almost a year.
Yeah, okay, we'll see what happens. Keep on it though.
I've got a question. Is this something that we can object to? Or challenge?
What's that?
This, I mean, if you read the little blurb here about River Road, they clearly have not been on the road during the summer.
I was gonna say the same thing, like up past Schofield, or up
Yeah.
past there, it gets a little tight.
It says, our reasoning that they do not provide speed limits on dirt roads is because they're typically low volume and used mostly by residents who are familiar with the roads and their conditions.
That's
Not the case.
That's not true. That's definitely not
That's the
true.
whole reason.
That's definitely not true.
Yeah, not the
I know.
case. So they're saying that they're gonna
This is
reduce.
special. Yeah, this is special interest, this is a special area, this is not.
It's
normal.
absurd because they're saying they're gonna reduce the speed limit on River Road to 30 mile an hour where it's paved, which really isn't the issue. But where it's not paved, it's a free for all. Is what this is saying.
I guess I think it's bizarre.
So I don't know if there's something that we can do about that, but it definitely doesn't solve our problem. And
We should try to reattempt to make contact with them to take those facts and let them, have them.
what, the enforcement?
The physical characteristics on unpaved highways in themselves control operating. speed.
Yeah,
No, no.
okay.
the
In other
drag-
words, you can go
Okay.
as fast as you think you can go.
I get 80 miles an hour on that dirt
You
part.
can't
Trust
go
me, I've done it
faster
as a
because you'll
kid.
crash.
Yeah.
That's, yeah, that's. I'm not good with that.
Yes.
Well, if you feel you want to make a written complaint about this.
Yes.
Write it out. to
Yes,
us,
yes,
And we'll
absolutely.
send it to them.
Can you do that, Mary? I'm sorry.
It is a special consideration road. I mean, it's a very special circumstance. There's a lot of, because what we have going on. He's broad brushing it. Any dirt road, any of this, as he's taking the boilerplate law and out there, he's not considering that we had all of that activity up there. Which is, I think is dangerous.
Yeah.
I think it's bad.
Can
We should
Can you
follow
Make
up on
something
that.
up to reply to it? No, you won't? Oh, okay.
Does somebody want to write something up and give it to me and I'll put it on letterhead and
I could, Diddle, you could
Yeah,
fiddle
you
with
wanna
something,
say-
I'll fiddle, then you can mash them together.
Probably shouldn't be me.
I'll
Probably
make my
shouldn't be
attempt at it.
me.
just
Sounds
email
bad.
what you want. in the
Okay.
letter, and
Yeah.
I'll get that out.
All right.
Send a picture. and
Hey, you know what?
Yeah, I'm like,
Dang, at least you're honest.
I say my
You're
piece. I'm
upfront
not
about
saying
it.
a
Gotta
word.
give you credit on that.
No comment.
You don't need to hold a chicken and dip its feet in ink and
He's-
pull over
he's
the paper.
Learning to be. Yeah, all right, that's good. All right. Bus to New York, we don't need then. We have nobody going. All right, now I have a real funny one.
Pumpkin.
My stuff is here. I got a request today. Email, somebody wants to know if we've been watching the drones in our area. And as
No.
as an elected official of the community, what are you doing about it? Where are you learning about the drones?
I got my shotgun.
All right. And they want to know specifically what I'm doing. Okay, so I call the sheriff And he gave me a whole text message back, but I just basically, most police departments in our area have received some drone calls in connection with the problem. Nothing is being done. It's still on the federal, our government has to make a decision. And we haven't had, as a sheriff, hasn't had anything specific yet about drones in our area.
People do have drones that are licensed.
I know.
I mean,
I'm
I
just-
watched
I'm
the,
just giving you
yeah.
what he says, so. And he is in connection with all the right sources that will give information to the public and make a statement if we have it. Okay, so that's the sheriff's response. And I will text this person back that tomorrow. All right. And the only other thing I just put down there, that ADK, just to remind myself that we already proved it, but we got it down now. And
I
that's,
forgot something.
huh?
I forgot something.
Too late.
I met last week with an engineering firm. In Bolton. And I forgot to bring your business card. You know who I'm talking about, Mary? They do a lot of municipal work. The oldest member of the
Oh,
partnership.
Swazo?
What is it?
Swazo?
Yeah, yeah. The oldest member of the firm started two. Sold it. Her son and another partner started this place in Bolton. I met with them at the advice of the county planner. And the context of the meeting, the purpose of the meeting was to see if they could help us administer some of these grants and do some of the work on that. And I think it would be worth our time to have them come in and talk to us. You guys would agree on that?
Yeah.
It's been like 2.5 hours before it started. They brought up on their computer screen how much the grants were, what the scope was. They were 5 steps ahead of me before I walked in the door. So if it's okay with you guys, I'll set up.
Yeah.
Have them come in. For 2 reasons. One is that also is maybe to put them on our list of engineers we can call. If they'll be left.
All right, we're gonna have to get them here probably between Christmas and New Year's because we do our organizational thing. But we could always put them on our, because it doesn't cost us anything to have them on call type of thing. So if they can't make it between Christmas and New Year's, then.
And don't forget, I forgot to bring this too, we got a couple extra meetings coming up the next week.
Yeah, it should be on, I announced it last time, the dates. I don't have them this time, but. All right, Karen, do you have something?
I do. I had given you a handout that I had printed off the computer about some training that it's gonna be given at the county by the state for planning and zoning boards on July 16th. And the only I'm gonna say issue, it's not really an issue, but what I need is I need the board's approval to accept these courses as training courses for the planning board and the zoning board. These courses are the typical programs that had been offered by the state in the past that they no longer will give credit to if you go online and do them, but they are coming to the county. They're giving these 4 hours of training. And if you will accept them as the required training, I can notify my boards and whoever can go should go, because we have a hard time getting training. It's only offered 3 or 4 times a year now.
I nominate the fact that we do make them take the training. We should have. But
Every year they have to have 4
Okay.
hours.
I see this one's coming up.
Yeah, that's why I want to get it out to them. I just need the email from them.
Yep.
Stated, let's see,
do you need a resolution for that or?
yeah,
We'll make a resolution that we let Karen take care of this,
Mhm.
get the
if
boards
approved
there.
by your local board is what
Right.
it
Yeah,
says.
we'll-
So
we'll
I
do that
just
for
need
you.
your approval to approve these these 2 courses for training courses.
Gene made the resolution, I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none carried.
The only other thing that I have is I have one ZBA zoning board of appeal member, Mike Bordeaux, whose term ends at the end of this year. And one planning board member who's Howard Schaefer, and it's up to the town board to handle that, whether they want to reappoint them or what. So just so that you're aware that before your organizational stuff that needs to be taken care of as well. Now Ronnie has a couple things.
Well, should we, wait, hold on a minute. Should we make the motion to reappoint them or?
Right now.
Not
You
right.
have to check with them first, I believe.
Okay.
And it has to be done at organizational day.
Okay,
So it'll be part of the pile of resolutions on that day.
yeah.
Yes.
Go ahead, Ron, I'm sorry.
We have a 2017 plow truck that has a problem with the emissions on it because it rotted out underneath, it's throwing codes, and this is a situation where we have to take care of this or the truck is no good to us. I'm just telling you this as an example that we shop around. If we bought the parts right from Tracy Road over Glens Falls, it would have been $13,000 for these submissions. Crap that comes on it. It's terrible. But we shopped around and found a website online, highwayheavyparts.com. We got everything for $3,700.
Well, good.
Huge savings. So. And also the other truck, the particulate filter, it's the burn off system on it. That filter from Tracy Road was $5,800 and we got it for $1,900. So I'm just letting you know examples that we are shopping and trying to save money.
Okay, Ron, that's good. And I think you still have enough in your budget to take care of it. Anything else?
My bills are gonna be up high because I'm buying plow blades, sander chains to have on hand just in case. So my bills are gonna be up there. They always are at this time. So, just so you know.
How you doing with salt?
We have salt and I have a little bit in last year's budget. So we should be okay. It's been pretty active, so we've been out there a lot,
Yeah.
so.
All right, anybody else? Quick question? No? I need a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion.
Second.
Ooh, Manny Beach, old quick draw. over
Second
here.
and a half.